Hey guys, Majin Obama here, and today we're gonna talk about Marvel superheroes. And this one's a deep cut for some old heads, but it's an interesting game, and I recommend people give it a shot. I think it's worth it just off the presentation alone. The music in this series is fantastic. Arcade mode run is pretty good for what it is. But now for the character that I'm gonna introduce to you guys, I've talked about Wolverine in Marvel Superheroes vs. Street Fighter. I kind of cover Iron Man in Marvel vs. Capcom, Iron Man War Machine, kind of, you know. So I'm gonna, in the name of diversity, I don't want to revisit either one of those, although they are great picks. For the floor level, trust me, in this game, they're nasty, with high ceilings as well. Character I'm gonna introduce to you today, though,
Marvel Superheroes.
My man Peter Parker. Let's talk about Spider-Man. So this character at floor level, it does not take much investment to be able to do some cheap shit immediately. First of all, take a look at his stature, the way he stands. He naturally will low profile a lot of stuff in this game. See, his standing animation, his crouch. He can crouch under a lot of standing fireballs. Iron Man's Unibeam, for example. You can go under a lot of stuff. What that means is players are not going to be able to just autopilot block string you into some special moves, because Spider-Man will have unique ways to be able to punish that. But he also has the wall jump, which you do simply by just holding up forward once you back yourself into the wall. After holding up back, you can do either one. This is useful for being able to get out of the corner. The main point of this game and the theme, right, is the Infinity Gems, correct? Every character in this game has one Infinity Stone that will give them a unique power-up. Spidey's is the Power Stone. And you activate with quarter circle back 3 punches. You can use these defensively, as you just saw. If you do it close to them, it'll create that distortion effect, kind of be able to break up some pressure, give you an opportunity to do that. Or you can use it offensively to call someone out, interrupt their animation. But for Spider-Man, his Power Stone, he gets another little copy of himself. Can make things kind of confusing for the opponent. That's a taste of what's to come. But the point being, if you get the Power Stone, burn it. Use it. Whether offensively or defensively, make sure you use it. It's too good not to use. However, he also has the benefit of a semi-infinite loop in the Time Stone. So once you get access to this, use it, activate stand medium kick, then do dash, stand medium kick again. That's a loop. Get your stun, jump up web ball, maximum spider. Maximum spider is super attack, of course. You can activate it, and you can influence the direction that he'll fly by adjusting the directional inputs. So, for example, the back input will make him fly straight across. That's useful in case you know they activate flight or they're in mid-jump attack or something like that. You can also, of course, use your Infinity Gauge to be able to use a guard cancel attack. So for Spider-Man, it's his special move, his uppercut, Spider Sting. Light punch version, medium punch version, heavy punch version. You can also, at the top of Spider Sting, you do an additional attack that will spike them to the ground. You're not going to use that as much as you think, and I'll show you why shortly, but the point is, he does have a DP. Your normals, key normals, stand medium punch. It steals the show, man. It's too good. Grounded, it's great. Anti-air, it's great. Medium in this range, they're sweating this button, I promise you. Because it launches on hit, so it will allow you just go into quick air combo sequences. And once again, if you guys don't know the zigzag formula, light punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy punch, heavy kick, lights to heavies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You get your launch, just go light punch. You can keep it simple for now. Or you can even cut it short. In the event that it's a low launch like that, you don't have to go the whole 5. You can just... Quick spike like that is good enough. But generally, you get your launches 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The first thing that I want you guys to learn. Dash with 3 punches in this game. Backwards or forward. And of course, with the down input, you kind of wave dash like this. Chain your dashes. And that's just something to get used to. But dash, light kick, medium punch, light punch, DP. Do that. Then, note how they fall after the DP. You see how they hit the ground if you don't do the second hit of Spider Sting? Well, what do you think we're going to do? Wait for them to get right above the ground again, hit medium punch, and do another light punch DP. And that's one of his infinites. You can keep it going. You can keep it going. Or you can cut it short, you can do whatever you want. That's the freedom with this game. If you can do stuff like that, you can kind of just do whatever you want. Anyone can learn this character. Anyone can do that. Oh, normal, I forgot. Gotta talk about Jump Roundhouse. Jump Roundhouse is incredible not only as a jumping attack, but also, bruh, to close out rounds, if they're thinking they're gonna cheat, they're gonna block, it's so fast and has so much depth, you can hit a lot of crouching characters with it immediately into your jump. And it's special cancelable, so if they're big or if they're swinging, you can actually still web them up or, you know, even swing and reposition and go for a throw or something like that. You gotta also talk about, this is a quirky attack, Crouch Medium Kick. Crouch Medium Kick pops them up, but you need to follow it up with Roundhouse, your stand heavy kick, to be able to launch them like that. So your default launchers are going to be Crouch Medium Kick, stand heavy kick, or stand medium punch. The next component that I want you to work on and learn is this. From a launcher, let's do Crouch Medium Kick Roundhouse. Go into the air and hit medium punch, medium kick. Very quickly. You want to be low to the ground. And then from that medium kick, light punch web ball in the air. Now, once you hit that light punch web ball, you should already be pressing it by the time the opponent is webbed up. But it's a specific timing to learn. This is not easy. But if you learn this, it's like you'll see. It creates a snowball effect, but also there's a Bob Ross element to it, where even by missing it, you can create the potential for happy accidents. So basically, the idea is that after the light punch web ball, you do falling jab, then either falling light kick or falling medium kick, and they'll be suspended right above you as you're standing here. So you relaunch them with another medium punch upon landing to create this kind of loop. Like that. And that's his web ball infinite. So you just learn 2 infinites very quickly. Also, this is another game where you can't always trust the combo counter. There are lots of elements in these older games that are like bugged, or, for example, the opponent can be trying to block, but there are some situations in some of these games where uncombos happen, where the combo counter will reset, but they couldn't actually get out of that thing. Or maybe it was an unblockable situation. Something like that. This can lead to those. So sometimes it's like, did you hit it? No? Well, you hit it anyway. that kind of thing. But now, the last component that I want to introduce to you is after a standard air combo round. Light punch, light kick, medium kick, heavy punch. Slow it down a little bit, though. You want to delay it because you want to be falling at the same time as your opponent gets spiked into the ground by the heavy punch ender. And what you can take advantage of is this game's OTG rule. You can pick them up after that. With your falling roundhouse, you pop them up off the ground, and you can actually continue comboing them. Weave it all together now. OTG into 1 DP loop, relaunch into a web ball loop, into a web throw finisher or something like that. You can do whatever you want. That's the beauty of this. Not only are his buttons cracked, not only does he have easy access infinite, but he can weave all that stuff together, and you can kind of just be creative and do whatever you want with him. But basically, from weaving all these 3 elements together, you can just create original combos and kind of just do whatever you want. Do you feel like going in the DP loop? Do you feel like going for the web ball stuff? So he's kind of like variable. He's like really free in that regard. These 3 kind of components and tactics together in one package with the rest of what Spider-Man has to offer can be really strong especially at the floor, especially at low level. Once you start running into people who actually play this game, that's when it'll get tougher for you. But you can play Spider-Man, man. Anybody can play this character. And that's Spider-Man in a nutshell. But thanks for tuning into the Scrub Buster series, I guess, for this entire collection. I had a lot of fun making these and revisiting some of these games that I've been streaming and playing from over the years. But I want to encourage people to give not just Marvel vs. Capcom 2 a look in this collection, but give each game in the collection a little bit of your time, and it's good just for perspective, if nothing else. I think each one has a different kind of spice to offer in terms of gameplay, some that are still really, really fun to play even now. But with that said, let me know in the comments below if there's any other games that you guys want me to tackle, or if you guys have anything you want to see or anything you're curious about. And hell, I'll probably make a video on it. But with that said, I had a lot of fun making these. Everybody that did, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Everybody be easy.